My name is Nicole, and this is one of the speeches that I plan to give at my upcoming wedding to my husband, my parents, and his parents. Family and friends, I'd like to thank you all for being here today. We are very honored to have each and every one of you. Many times while planning this wedding, we would sit and go over and over our guest list, and finally it changed from 400 to 150. You're probably sitting there saying to yourself, wow, that is a big decrease. I wonder why they changed their mind. Well, let me share this with you. We decided that we only wanted our closest family and friends to be a part of our big day, not distant relatives that we only see once every 5 years at a family reunion. Since I was a little girl, I've been dreaming of what my wedding would be like. I wanted everything to be perfect, not a hair out of place. As the years went on, my original details kept changing as events in my life changed. Then 6 years ago, my whole wedding dream changed because when I met Glen Paul, I knew that it didn't matter if the linen was layered with colors upon colors or if the ceiling was covered with drapes. I realized that as long as Glen Paul was standing at the altar waiting to marry me, that everything would be just perfect. When I met Glen Paul, my whole life changed for the better. When we met, we was both coming out of relationships with lots of drama, but God helped us through it, and I know in my heart that it was because we were meant to be. I don't understand why he loves me so much, but I'm glad that he does. He is the most caring and charming man I know. I am so thankful to be married to such a warm-hearted and loving man. Several years ago, when he proposed to me, it wasn't a big, over-the-top, shocking proposal. It took place at home with our 4 kids present. Yes, our family has grew quite a bit since we met. And well, if anyone knows me well enough to know, they know that I wouldn't have wanted him to propose any other way. I am not a material girl that needs big and over the top to make me happy. When I looked over and saw our 4 beautiful kids sitting on the couch looking at us, and him on his knee in front of me asking me to spend the rest of my life with him and our kids, I knew that God had led me to the man in my dreams. I had found my soulmate. I'd like to think that Glen Paul brings out the good in me. We have had our ups and downs, and he has always been there through them all. When I was in my car wreck and broke my foot and ankle, Glen Paul waited on me hand and foot, took care of the kids when I was bedridden, and took on an additional job to pay all the bills. Without this man by my side, I never would have made it through nursing school. For those of you who didn't see us on a daily basis, let me tell you, I had no life because I stayed busy studying, and this wonderful man took care of our house, our kiddos, many of nights by himself so I could study and do homework. I don't know what I ever done in life to be so lucky to have met a man like him, but I am so very thankful that I did. God has blessed me with a wonderful partner for life and has given us 4 kiddos to spoil rotten and a loving family and friends to support us along the way. I couldn't ask for anything more. Today would not have gone nearly so well without the generous help of so many people, and I would like to say a few more thank yous. First of all, to my wonderful mother, who has always shown me unconditional love and support throughout my whole life. She has always pushed me to be the woman I am today. She taught me not to settle for less than I deserve and to keep pushing forward when life throws you bad apples. Next, I'd like to say thanks to my daddy, who has always been there for me and showed me that hard work will pay off. He has always wanted to give me more than I deserve. I have always been a daddy's girl for as long as I can remember, and I can remember sitting on his knee as a little kid and him telling me that I would always be his little girl no matter what. Well, Daddy, today you have made this little girl so happy. You provided me with the wedding of my dreams. I would also like to say thanks to my new mother and father-in-law. Lisa and Tony, thank you for raising such a wonderful young man. Your care and guidance over the years has had a very positive influence on Glen Paul, and your best qualities have rubbed off on him. You always made me feel welcome in your family and treated me as your own daughter. I just hope that together, Glen Paul and I can build a home that is as welcoming and as full of love and happiness as yours. Finally, I just want to say thank you all again for coming tonight. I can honestly say that today would not have been the same if we had not been in the company of our dear family and friends. So may I propose a toast to love, laughter, and friendship. Cheers.